yes. Well, can I commence my remarks on this very special occasion that we gather to honour those who have been lost this year to domestic violence and to plan to change the future for those who might be currently impacted by family violence. Can I commence by acknowledging that we gather on the land of the Darkinjung and the Guringai people and pay my respects to elders past and present. And in all of our decision making, we need to be mindful of the particular burden that's been borne by our local Aboriginal community with regard to this issue. Sadly, that is a reality we have to confront. There's so many directions that I can give you, and as politicians we're often asking you to do more, but you're already here. What I wanted to do today was to acknowledge that each of you bring your story. There's a reason why each one of you are here walking. Some of you are people generous of heart who just want to make a sign in the community that says we're awake up to this and we're not going to put up with it. And others of you have your own very personal and lived experience of family and domestic violence. And there's a lot more of us walking up and down the street, people who aren't joining us here, people who are sitting down on the beach today where it all looks hunky-dory, who are going through very, very significant challenges in their family right now. And wouldn't it be nice on this beautiful sunny day if we could say we had a community where domestic violence wasn't really an issue for us, but we're the poster, we're the pin-up for the amount of domestic violence in New South Wales. We're amongst the worst. There is a huge challenge. There are people every day who are trying to get support and services who can't access them. We have to name that. We have to fight for that as well. It's not just about words today. It's about that sort of action that a government has to offer, not just people. People power is wonderful, but we have governments that can respond to this challenge, and clearly we are not getting it right at the moment. We need to change that. I want to acknowledge the wonderful work that Danielle does in this area across the coast and the leadership you show. And I know that there are many, many people out there doing wonderful work. Just the Seroptimists and Dazonta, talking with them this morning. The fact that they've gone out into schools with descriptions on a bookmark to help educate another generation about what a great relationship doesn't look like. How sad is it that that's where we are? How sad is it that we have to teach people what a decent relationship looks like? So for all of you who are here today, can I say thank you for your civic action? Can I say courage to those of you who are on the journey of recovery? Can I say lead us men amongst us? Lead us amongst the men who are your colleagues at work, your friends at the local sporting clubs. Lead our community. Get men to say, I will not put up with that anymore. Get men to interrupt what's going on because you have the capacity to have that powerful leadership role. I'd like to acknowledge that Danny Sullivan has just resigned his position. He's been moved into a new area of work up at Lake Macquarie, and I think all of us, even though he's not here, he's on holidays with his family, and that's a well-earned break for Danny. Danny has given us a voice on the coast, a powerful voice that said no to domestic violence. That's the beginning of our work, not the end of it, but I would like to acknowledge him formally today for his amazing contribution. Danny was a White Ribbon ambassador, and there are many men across the country who are leading in our communities in that way. White Ribbon Australia has decided that alongside those men there should be advocates as well, women advocates. And I'm very pleased to say that Labor's candidate for the next election, Anne Charlton, is White Ribbon's official advocate for our region, and she's here today and standing up and fighting for that. So thank you, Anne, for your contribution and that you're going to make. We've come to walk, not to talk, but can I just suggest that in honour of the 43 women who are acknowledged in the community artwork on the Skillion, and in honour of the memories of people that I know many of you are here to remember and to support, that we mark this occasion by a minute's silence for the great loss of life to domestic violence in our community.